It is ironic that most copies of Fine Bookbinding by Jen Lindsay end up falling out of their cover. In today's video, we'll look at how to repair this very specific modern commercial binding. This binding has a non-rounded and backed text block, which can be machine sewn or perfect bound, is wrapped in a limp cover, and the same heat-activated adhesive that glues the spine also connects the text to the cover. It seems to be a common failure for the text to simply fall out of the cover. I suspect this is caused by a manufacturing flaw, probably the adhesive not being at the correct temperature when the cover is applied. I cannot stress enough that this repair technique only applies to this very specific type of binding, and I want to make sure that you can differentiate it from other bindings. These soft cover bindings have what is called a tight back. The spine covering material is glued to the spine, often called the backbone, of the text. There are generally two types of hardcover books: rounded and backed books with a limp spine covering material, and square backs with a rigid spine covering strip. Nearly all hardcover books have a hollow between the spine covering material and the backbone of the book. As a hardcover book is opened up, the backbone of the text arches up and the book opens due to a combination of the paper bending outward and the backbone or text spine curving up, which is called throwing up in bookbinding jargon. Gluing the text spine to the spine covering material of a hardcover book will anger the bookbinding gods and probably cause your weaver's knots to slip. The main problem with repairing this type of book is that the bookbinding adhesive, PVA, usually does not stick to the heat-activated adhesive. Don't even think about using non-bookbinding adhesives such as rubber cement or epoxy. You know how mean the bookbinding gods can get. This video assumes that the text block is in good condition and that the adhesive on the text spine is intact and the cover is also in good condition, in which case it seems sensible to just use the adhesive that is already there and reactivate it with some heat. The heat source I'm going to use is a clothes iron. I'm going to turn this on now so it warms up. I set it to medium heat and turn steam off. In most of these bindings, including this one, there is also a strip of adhesive about 6 mm or 1/4 of an inch wide along the edges of the text block. There is a crease line in the covers where the adhesive stops. I noticed that in this cover it does not easily bend at the crease line. So before I apply it, I use a steel ruler and a bone folder to crease it and fold it back, ensuring that in the future opening the covers is less likely to start peeling the covers back off. To get the book ready to put back together again, I'll just give it a quick clean with the brush to get rid of any rubbish that may have accumulated on the slightly sticky adhesive. One of the complicating factors in this repair is that the covers have a plastic coating on them. Before I apply heat to the spine of the book, I'll do a little test on the back corner to make sure that the plastic coating on the cover doesn't melt. I'll use some baking paper to also protect the cover and to make sure that the plastic doesn't melt onto the iron. So from the test, about 4 seconds of contact time, got a lot of heat through the cover, and it came pretty close to melting it, I think. So I'll probably go for 3-4 seconds maximum. I'm going to hold the text in place with my fancy Frank Wiesner finishing press because I've got one, but if you don't have one of these, then a couple of heavy bricks will hold it in place just as well. Make sure that you put the cover on the correct way up. On this book there was some lines across the head of the spine, so I knew where the head was. I'll put heat on the side, then the spine, then the side, and then finally back on the spine, and then I'll hold it in place while it cools. It's looking really good, though I did notice this one corner looked like it could use a little bit more heat. The extra little bit of heat has fixed that corner up nicely. So that is it. The book is fixed. There's nothing more to do. I hope you found this video useful. As always, I really appreciate you hitting the big thumbs up button. If you're able to and would like to support me on Patreon, there's a link in the description below. If you want to be notified of my future videos, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. Until next time, cheerio.